that have a problem, so that schools that say, well, we've got too much drug use in our schools, we've got to start testing these kids.
Doctor, what kind of drugs? Are you talking about steroids as well? Because that's a huge problem in a lot of schools.
Steroids, marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, opioids, you name it. Anything the kids use, we've got to prevent them from using it.
Here's the problem, though. It's very expensive. Shouldn't that money go to books? Shouldn't that go to building better schools?
It's very cheap compared to treatment of drug addiction. It's very cheap compared to the pain of parents when their kids die of an overdose.
But Dr. Madras, here's what critics will say. They'll say it's the school's responsibility to educate students, not to police them.
Well, but when a kid uses drugs, it influences their performance at schools dramatically. They get much lower grades in schools, much higher absenteeism rates. They don't do their homework, and they can engage in violence and delinquency at school.
How many schools are you basing that study on?
Pardon?
How many schools are you basing that study on?
That study has been repeated over and over again using a number of different surveys, including national surveys.
Right. Doctor, what about the fact that you do these drug tests, suddenly some kids are going to be identified as drug users? Oh, those are the stoners, those kids over there.
Well, the tests are absolutely 100% confidential. They're only to be shared with the parents and with somebody who can help them. They are not going into their school records. They're not going to colleges, future employees. The records are 100% confidential.
Gotcha. All right. Dr. Bertha Madras, we thank you very much. She is the White House Deputy Drug Czar.